This is No One From Nowhere, and you are, and I am, a spirit of God. Today I want to talk to you about Anu, Enlil, Ea, Ninmah, curse of Babylon, Kassite king. First, a joke. How do you get a sweet old grandma to curse? Shout bingo. Have you heard of Enlil-nadin Apili? Around 1100 BC. He ruled Babylon as the son and successor of Nebuchadnezzar I from the Bible. Have you heard of the curses listed to Anu, Enlil, Ea, and Ninmah to avenge him? First I take you to Hebrews 11:3. By faith we understand that the universe was created by the word of God, or Anu, so that what is seen was not made out of things that are visible. Who is Enlil-nadin Apili? His name means Enlil is giver of an heir. Around 1103 to 1100 BC. He ruled as the 5th king of the 2nd dynasty of Isin and the 4th dynasty of Babylon. And in the scope of things, if the Anunnaki were to come down here 445,000 years ago and later establish the first city on earth called Eridu around 250,000 years ago, this is not too long ago, roughly 3,000 years ago. So anyways, he was a son and successor of Nabu-Kudurri-Usur, which means King Nebuchadnezzar from the Bible, and was toppled by a revolt led by his uncle, Marduk-nadin-Ahi. We always have to keep in mind that the Anunnaki had wars here on earth, and they warred for powers. Anyhow, there are a few artifacts attesting to his brief rule. A Laurestan bronze dagger is inscribed with his name and title. A Kudurris, which means a stone that records boundaries for land grants, records the outcome of an inquiry instigated by the king in his 4th year into the ownership of a plot of land claimed by a temple estate. Also, there are a few other investigations, and were charged with the investigation which upheld a claim based on the actions of an earlier king, Gula-Khazar, who had drawn for Nance, his divine mistress, a land boundary. It perhaps contains the earliest example of a date of reign statement recording that 696 years had elapsed between Nebuchadnezzar, his father, and Gulkhazar, the 6th king of the 1st dynasty of the Sealand, a contemporary of Samusar, his father, and Gulkhazar, the 6th king of the 1st dynasty of the Sealand, a contemporary of Samsuditani. First I take you to Daniel 2:1. The king's dream in the 2nd year of his reign, King Nebuchadnezzar had a dream which left his spirit no rest and robbed him of his sleep. Now this is where it gets pretty interesting. A second updated Kudurris, a land grant with recordings on it, is reckoned to be from this period, that of Gula-Aresh, because the same governor of Sealand also appears on it. In this time, granting 5 kur of land to his servant. This is the particular noteworthy for this video, and the exuberance of its curses. It states, "May Anu, Enlil, Ea, and Ninmah, the great gods, curse him with an evil curse that cannot be loosed. May they tear out his foundation and his seed. May they snatch away. may Sin, the moon god, the great Lord, with leprosy as with a garment clothe his body, so that he may dwell by the wall of his city. Next I take you to Psalm 82. God Anu arises in the divine assembly. He judges in the midst of the gods. Psalm 75:8. But God is the judge, the one who brings low, and there he lifts them up. This is from the column 2, line 23 to 25, column 3, line 1 to 5, curse. This tells of his campaign against Ashur and his subsequent overthrow. Enlil-nadin Apili, the son of Nebuchadnezzar, marched to Ashur to conquer it. But Marduk-nadin-ahi, brother of Nebuchadnezzar, and the nobles rebelled against him, and Enlil-nadin Apili returned to his land and his city. They killed him with the sword. Today I leave you with Revelation 1:6. In his right hand he held 7 stars. From his mouth came a sharp, two-edged sword, and his face was like the sun shining in full strength. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. And always remember that you are and I am a spirit of God. Peace and love to you.